Please get out of the car, sir. You mind if I take a look in the van, please, sir?
I'd be a bad guy if I said no.
All right. Open her up, please.
Huh?
I'm sorry, sir, but there's been a minor break-in down the street just now. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about anything you may have seen, heard. Yeah? Glenn said you were visiting Claire.
I'm sorry, you said something about a break-in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, I think you've got a more serious problem. Claire? She's disappeared.
Claire Miller has disappeared.
We have been sitting out here for the last 2 hours in my van waiting for her.
Right.
You see, I contacted Claire because her late husband was a dear friend of mine. We worked together for a number of years on the railroad, and I'm a collector. Yeah, I collect tracks, old issues of tracks. It's a publication owned by the railroad, and Jerry, I happen to know for a fact that he also subscribed and was an enthusiast such as myself.
Mm-hmm.
So Claire said she'd run inside and see if she could rustle up a couple of back issues for me. She didn't ask me in.
Right.
Better safe than sorry. When an oddball like myself just turns up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I knocked several times and she hasn't answered.
Okay. Sir, I'm gonna ask you to stay right here. Just to go take a look. Claire, it's Ed.
Maybe the door's open.
What?
Oh, maybe not.
Claire, you here? Claire?
She up there?
No, she's not out there. Maybe she went out through the back.
I think I would have noticed that. This is really strange. If you ask me, I'd say that this needs to be thoroughly investigated.
Right, well, I'm not asking you.
You know, I have to say also that I heard some noises coming from the living room.
Noises?
Here. Yeah, some noises. Of course, I can't be sure, but it sounded a little bit like a scuffle of some kind here.
Scuffle? No. You're gonna have to put that back down now. Sir, that kind of investigation, that's for police. Don't...
Right.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the house.
I'm sorry?
Sir, now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm going to do so under protest. I feel like my observations, you know, they can be of use in an investigation. As a tax-paying citizen, it's someone who's fully aware of my constitutional rights.
What?
Officer, please, allow me to finish. I'm just trying to be of assistance. Okay?
You got 1 minute, sir.
I would like to recommend one thing, and it's within my rights, that this room is inspected impeccably with a magnifying glass, if you catch my drift.
Get out.
Have a nice day, officer.
You get out, sir.
Don't the police officers in your story seem exceptionally naive? Is that the point?
No. But here it comes. The point, that is.
I can hardly wait.
The great rain. It washed away the long track from my escape. Now, I don't consider myself a decidedly devoted man of faith, which of course is a totally crazy thing to say considering our present situation, but I must admit, I experienced the rain, the fiercest I have ever seen, as a kind of a blessing, and the murder as a kind of liberation. I felt I had a higher protector.